seen people that say, oh, I just, oh, I drag it, it worked. Mm-mm. Not just like that only. All right, let me share my screen so that we will get started immediately. And please, if you have, if we do something and then you don't seem to get it, maybe I or someone else, please call my attention back and say, sorry, this area I'm not getting it. Please, someone should let me confirm if you can see my screen, please.
I can see your screen, sir.
All right, thank you, sir. All right, so let's get started.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. All right. Okay, let's first bring in the data and then we get to understand what the data is all about. So, import data from Excel, child data 2, okay, child data 1, and then open. All right, so I select it and I transform the data. It's always best you load your data to Power Query first to see if you need to clean anything so that work becomes a whole lot easier. Um, a whole lot easier for you. So first,
Sorry, sir. I'm not saying that. Is it from my end, sir?
you're not seeing what? You're not seeing the screen. Please, can we see the screen? Is anybody other person seeing the screen or not? Hello? Please, can we see the screen?
Yes, we are seeing this,
Oh,
sir.
oh, okay. All right, fine. Please just check your end there.
Yes.
All right, thank you, sir.
Yes, we can see the screen, sir.
Thank you, sir. So please just check from your end there. Maybe just log out and then come in again. All right. My strategy first is from here I could know if I'm having any valid data or any error or any empty column from here. So once I check and that is done, the next thing is I I check for my data type. So this definitely is text, this to text, text correct, date of join, of course date, okay, job title text, salary, no not whole number, salary is a fixed decimal number, so that it becomes a whole lot easier. Replace current. All right, so age is decimal, but we can change it to whole number. Good, because of this type of data, if it doesn't require you to change to whole number, fine, you leave it. So after that I close and apply so that I have my data back into Power BI. All right. So we are we are having the table. So let's check it from the table view. It's always advisable to get acquainted with the data. Just like the file name says, it's an HR data, that's human resource data, which has um, the staffs in the company, their employee ID, the gender, their educational qualification, the date they joined the company, and their job title, salary, age, and the leave balance as total number of accumulated days for them for leave within the business year. Some have used, some haven't used, but when the time comes, we'll set a criteria for it. Okay, so let's get started. Now, the first objective, the first objective says how many people are in each job. How many people are in each job? So that's the first objective, and I will need someone in our midst this evening to tell us how we go about this. How many people? Now, see the problem. There are two problems here. Problem one is uh, the entire department. Now, problem two is in each of the department, how many persons are there? So, how do we solve this? So, I need someone to just unmute and tell us how to go about it. So, like I said, it's going to be more of interactive. Don't worry, don't be afraid. Give it a shot. You can get to a point somebody else might take it up from there. I know why. So, is anybody going to help us out? Anyone? Anyone? Anybody? Mr. CJ, do you want to try? Mr. Clifford, do you want to try? Alunga, do you want to try?
Um,
Okay, Mr. Fikabo.
sorry, I'd love to try.
Good. I love that.
Uh, I'm still trying to get the data up on my desktop, though.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
My system is a bit sick.
Mhm.
So it's very
It
slow.
might not be sick. It might be Power BI is drawing the strength
So,
of that guy.
I think first and foremost, can you put up the this thing?
What do you need? The objective
Let's upload it first of all.
or the data? What do you need?
The first objective is identify.
The table view.
Yeah,
All right. So you have it.
the data.
Yes, this is it.
Let's upload that first. Okay. And the first objective says we should find how many. Uh, so I'm trying to look at the titles of the column. Let's check it. Okay. So we have name, employment, ID, gender, educational qualification, dates. job title, salary, age, um, leave balance. So that being said, I think what matters to us is one the uh, the employees either using their names or their ID. So I would prefer the ID and their job titles.
Okay, you've seen that on
So
the screens,
to
right?
first of all sort that out.
All right, so let me go to Power BI.
Yeah, I'm seeing it on the screen.
Okay, so now direct us how to solve this problem.
Okay. Um, I take name, your name there,
Sorry, sir. I'm sorry
and
to
then
kind of take you back a bit, sir, because I missed the question. What do you tell us to solve, sir?
The question is on the screen, and that is the objective. So this is the first
how
objective.
many persons
How many persons are
are
in
in each
each
job type?
job?
Job type.
I'm waiting. Oh, please don't let us leave it for only one person. Others can also contribute. You see, the idea behind data analytics is not just you watching the video; it's getting involved. You can see. I just put this five, and I want us to solve it together. When I give you the assignment, it will not be like this. So get involved. Don't say, okay, Mr. So is talking. You too say, don't worry if you are right or wrong. I'm not marking anybody right or wrong. You might say it might be right, you might say you might be wrong. It's just understanding how to analyze data in Power BI. That's all. I can teach you solve this and I will go home and then you will tell us, we will tell ourselves we are done for tonight. But the truth is we have not done anything. I am the one doing it. Now I'm making it interactive for us. So please don't leave it for one person. So you can also contribute. Yes, sir.
Okay, sorry, the screen is going off and on, so
Okay, from my end,
it's
maybe
a
network.
bit challenging because I'm using my phone.
Oh, okay, alright, okay.
No, not from your end, it's from mine.
Okay. I thought it's
The
mine.
network is okay. But mine is shaky.
But you can use my screen.
It's
You
not.
can use my screen. Everything is on the screen. So just tell me what to do.
That's what I'm saying. The screen goes off.
Oh, alright,
Okay.
alright. Or do we all want me to solve it? If I solve the first one, I will not solve any other one.
I think at this point we need to choose the
Please hold
visualization
No,
that
on,
we are
sir.
let
going
me
to
Please
just
use.
hold
try.
on a
Let
bit,
me just
sir.
try.
You said?
Let's
We'll
choose
pick
bar chart.
gender.
Okay, we should pick bar chart. We should pick bar chart, Abi. Is that what you are saying?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
If you say we should pick bar chart, you mean this or this? Okay, let me help out. Let me pick this first. So I've picked a bar chart by your recommendation. So what should I do next?
And employee ID
Employee ID to where?
to y-axis.
Employee
Y-axis.
employee ID. Okay. To y-axis.
Then job title to x-axis.
Job title to X.
I think it's about how many people are in each job. I think it's supposed to be job title.
I've put it to anything one at tell me now they do.
I think we're supposed to use the job title in the y-axis.
Oh, we should use job types in Y axis. So where so what do we put in the X axis? So that I can do it now.
Put name in the
Okay.
x-axis.
I should put what?
Name.
Name in the X axis, right? Okay, let me remove it. Name, oh, they say name come to X axis, so good. So what will be in the Y axis?
And job title.
Job title
Job title.
in the Y axis.
Then switch on your
Oh,
data label.
Okay, I should turn on my data label.
no, no.
Ah, no, no.
Uh,
Okay, so you are saying no. So what should I do? Ma, don't worry, just hold on, please.
no, I was just thinking something
No,
else
no, no, it's not a problem.
because we're trying to find the number
Mm.
in the various this
Did
thing.
you listen to what she
I
said?
think it's
Did you listen to what she said?
no, I didn't get that
She
clearly.
said I should turn on my data label.
Okay.
Okay, so ma, so how do I turn on my data label? I've forgotten.
Uh, go to format your
All
visual.
right.
Yes, that one. Scroll down. Data label. Turn it
Okay.
on.
Now, based on what she did, she's able to get for each of the departments we have the values here. So in the packaging associate department, we have 22 persons. In the production operator department, we have 20. In the sales rep, we have 18. Chocolatier, 17. Marketing specialist, we have 10. So with what she has done, this is correct. Good. But then, please help me mute your mic, please. But then, since we are in Power BI, um, there are different ways of doing the same thing, yes. But because we are in Power BI, now she's able to get away with the first one. By the time you get to subsequent ones, you might be having one or two challenges. I know. So let me do it in a different way. Now, the first thing I'm supposed to do is to create a measure. Is to create a measure. So I go to my table and I come here and I click on new measure. Alright, so when I click on new measure, this is my measure here. I want to name the measure, I want to name it head count so that it will be very easier for me. What do I want to count? Let me go back here. Good. Now, when I say head count, for each of these row, I want to count it. You know, when we load our data into Excel, when we're doing Excel then, in our Power Query, the first thing we are told then is to count the number of rows. So it is still valid even in Power BI. So I come back here and so that I can be making use of that measure. So I go back, head count. Now I'm going to call a DAX expression more like your function. The function is called count rows. This is it, count rows. Now what do I want to count? I want to count everything in the data table, because data, this is the data here, that is the name of the table. So we want to count the total number of rows that we have in the table. Alright, so I press it and I close the brackets. Then I hit enter. Now I can reuse the measure anytime I have need of it. For example, let me bring up a card. This is a card. Good. On my card, I want to put head count. So how many persons do we have? We have 161 persons. Good. Now I can still decide to now progress and say my job title. Okay, let me see use the same chart. Okay, and then I increase it. Good. Now the same thing you people did is what I want to do, but now I'm taking my job title first to the y-axis, and then I'm now bringing the measure, the head count, to my x-axis. Good. Now look at it. Let me still put the data label that she recommended. Good. Now if I click any one of them, look at it. So for the packaging associate department, they are 22, and this is a confirmation. Let me go to research specialist and I click on it. It's 15 and it's still 15 on the chart. Now in Power BI, you are using your visualization to answer, and then that's why I said what you did is right. I'm now doing it in a more professional way, so that anybody at any point in time could look at what you are doing, and even without looking at your data label is correct, perfect, but with the slicer, sorry, with the card now, I could click on anyone and definitely it's going to be responding. So that's that. Thank you for everyone that contributed to the first objective. Don't worry, as we progress you will see that when you begin to see data, you will understand how to approach it in a very simple way. The difference between what I did and what you did was to create the head count as a measure, and it becomes a whole lot easier. Even if I go back to what you did, so that you don't feel what you did is wrong completely, let me still reduce it, and then I bring my card out here. The question now is, what do I want to put in the card? Yes, I can use employee ID. Look at it. What else can I use? Name. Look at it. What else can I use? Educational qualification, no. Okay, I can tell it to actually count, but because it's a slicer, it's meant to just display. Now, but the route I took, because I have a measure. Now, if I change it to head count, the measure that I created, look at it. So that measure now makes your work a whole lot easier. So same thing I did, same thing people did now. So if I now go to marketing specialist, 10, okay, fine. Research scientist, like I said, what you did is right, but if you subject it to some further analysis, you're going to have challenges with it. Like on your dashboard, you try to have a card on top of them, so that that card becomes your KPI to summarize everything that you are doing. And at a glance, when you click on anyone, the values should change because there is an interaction between all the charts on the dashboard. All right, so like I said, thank you for the first one. So if you have any question you can ask. In the absence of any, let us move to the next objective. So should we move on to the next objective? Please go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Is anybody having any question? All right. So in the absence of any question, let's move. Look at what I'm doing tonight. I'm not putting it on a dashboard. I'm just trying to separate each objective on a different canvas. So I'm using my page tab just to create another one. I can come here and rename it. This is my objective 1. I did it in a different way. So let me put A. The ones that people did is also right. So I change this also to objective 1. So at a glance, you can see it good. So let's go now to objective 2. You can see, like I said, it's very simple, but knowing what to do can be a very daunting task. Yes, so objective 2 says show us the gender breakdown of the staff. The gender breakdown of the staff. So who's going to help us out? Anybody? Don't be afraid. Don't worry. I'm going to help you out. I don't want to just do the teaching. I know some people feel, oh, the one I did that wrong. No, no, no. That's not the goal. Get involved.
For that, we'll consider.
We'll consider what, sir?
For that, we'll consider the gender
Okay.
and the gender and the staff.
Gender and staff.
Name. I think that's it.
Employee.
Sorry, I'm not seeing your screen. So
Oh, sorry. Okay. Let me bring the table view out so that you can see it. Can you see my screen now better? Can you see my screen?
My network is shifting.
Okay. No problem. Sorry about that, please. Sorry.
And gender breakdown. Is it the total number of
Yes, okay.
Now, when
I think there's the total number of gender by probably male or female.
correct.
Actually, I think I tried solving mine using pie charts.
Okay, you solved yours using pie chart. Sorry, hold on. I'm going to attend to you. You are going to take over after this. Sorry, ma. You're trying to say something, and I don't want your voice to.
How the number of the male and female in the company?
Now, when they say gender breakdown of staff, now it starts with all this total number. Okay, let me say, let me use this class now. Gender breakdown of the student. We are looking at how many male and how many female. That's the first thing. Now, but in this data now, not just how many male and female only. You are now going to, because there are different departments and there are different, basically, job titles. So job title is more like your key. So you now want to like break it down based on job title. Oh, how many persons are in this department? There are 30. How many are male? How many are female? If I go to this next department, how many are male? How many are female? Because globally now, if a company is gender biased, it could be an issue. So, but then we are having more female engineers now in the industry. We are having, well, we have even in the tech field at large, we are having females also doing um, exploits. So, because if you subject it for that, um, okay, don't let me go deeper yet. So, what this means is what is the gender across each department, the gender breakdown of the staffs in each department, or based on the job title. Do you get it down? Do you get it now, man? Okay, all right. Thank you, man. So, yes, sir, you have the floor now. So tell us what to do. Oh, is it network again?
Okay, sir.
Okay,
So we should go to the report view.
report view. All right, I'm there. So what should I do?
So let's use the pie chart.
The pie chart. Okay, I guess this should be the pie chart.
Yes, sir.
All right. So what should we do?
So you should take the job title to the legend.
Yeah. Wait to job title. Where are you, legend? Okay. Now my prof talk am. Next.
Sir,
Now what you talk
I
like
don't know
this?
if I'm right or wrong.
Don't
We're just
worry.
trying
When we
actually.
finish, you will know whether you are right or wrong. But relax. Somebody else might not have the courage you have, but the person too can be learning.
Okay, sir. So then the gender to the
The
values.
gender to the values.
To the values.
Hmm. Who told you you are wrong? So let me increase it very well. Then you now try to help us out. Because if you like say this one pass 7 colors, it pass rainbow. Aha. So how do we?
So by packaging associate, we have, oh damn it. I think I missed something.
Hmm,
Gender to details.
hmm. Please, others also look at it too. You can contribute now. Oh, this is what we are supposed to do. You see, analysis is it requires thinking. It requires a level of thinking. Okay, what do I do? You try this, it don't work. That's not the end. Igba, another thing. It is in the process of doing that you will get it. Anybody to continue from here? This is the simplest objective. Trust me. Any other person?
It was with, I was not with pie chart, it was with the bar chart.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
That bar chart.
Okay, you want to be a bad chat?
I didn't.
No, no, no,
Yes,
no, no
sir.
problem. So let me delete. Let me delete this. Okay, I should use a bad chat, Abby.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I've used a bad chat to
So I put job title on why as
job title on my y-axis. Aha, and
count of name on body.
sorry, I didn't get that.
Of name, like name,
Name to where?
X as
X-axis.
X.
Okay.
Yes.
Hmm.
And I put gender in legend.
Oh, gender in legend. Wow, this is cool. Yes, correct. Let me increase it so that we see it.
The card and sounds.
Ma, you said what?
I did a card that counts.
Okay, a card. Right. Okay, a card. Okay. That person should serve our tea. Oh. I'm smelling the tea here. So what should be here?
Headcount.
Okay, head count. All right. So what do we do?
It shows the different, what's it called? Different departments or jobs with
Okay. So
the gender.
let me click on quality control.
9 female. Eight male.
Mm. So in Chocolatia, we have 9 female, 8 male. Okay. Research scientist, 11 female, 4 males. Hmm. Wow. Does anybody have any other thing to say? I'm not saying she's right, neither am I saying she's wrong yet. Because if I say she's right, everybody will say yes. If I say she's wrong, so how? So let me leave it to us first.
Well, I think she's right.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. All right. I didn't say she's right, neither am I saying she's wrong. Now, let me also do it in a different way. All right. Let me use a different chart. So I want to use a pie chart. Good. So on my pie chart, I take gender to legend, and I bring head count. I bring head count to values. Now, this is for all. For all, I can see it. Now, if I now want to break it down based on their job title, and I'll come here and I'll hide a slicer. Where thou? Slicer. So let me bring the slicer here, and I now put job title in the slicer. So if I now click on chocolate here, you can see it's 9, and then it's also adding the percentage. If I come to the marketing management is having more males than female. They are having 6 and then 4. If I come to marketing specialist, fine. Now, all I'm trying to tell you is you might not solve you might not solve a particular problem one way. Even though we have done it 2 different ways, we can still do it different other ways. Now, when you are to compare, especially when you are doing that has to do with gender, in most cases we advise you use a pie chart. It's a whole lot easier because you are comparing, and it's just values or variables, 2 values rather. So it becomes a whole lot easier. So Ma, you are actually right, but I don't want to say right or wrong so that people will not shut down. But now I did it in a different way. So two of us are doing it. Different now between me and you is I'm using measure, the measure I created. So that measure now makes it a whole lot easier. A question, a contribution? Yes, please go ahead. Go ahead.
I just wanted to. Where in the room do I? Excuse me, sir.
Yes, sir.
Can the card display multiple values, like for the case of
the lady if you were to use the lady's formula. So can the card display both male and female together?
Now we have this is a
As in, can a card display multiple values?
now I'm putting let me put head count. Good. Now initially this is okay. This is the card that we were using, and this is a single type of card, but we also have what we call a multi-row card. So this is a single row card, and this is a multi-row card. But if you are going to do this, that means you are going to filter, and then when you filter, you say, okay, let this one represent the male, let this other one represent the female. This is our filter here, but I don't want to get us distracted. So with filter, yes, we can, but not in all cases. I don't know if I've answered you, sir.
Thank you,
All
sir.
right, sir. Don't worry. By the time we get to filters, we'll get it right. Thank you so very much, sir. Thank you so very much, Ma, too. That was great. Thank you. So I come here.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, Ma. I say objective 2A. Good. So we did it two different ways. If you want me to save this file when we are done and send it, I can also send this Power BI file if you want. I'm not using it for anything, so that when I'm done with the video, I can also send the file. So if you want to see the file we make use of, maybe to be a guide, you can click on it to see what we have done at large. No problem with that. So let's go to the third objective. I can see people are muttering strength now to be able to come up higher. See my English. The third objective says, what is the age spread of the staff? The age spread of the staff. Now, before we go into solving this puzzle, who can first interpret this third objective? Because that's the hardest part. Once you understand what the objective is saying, you can go in and then get it done. But if you don't understand what the objective is saying, it can still get you stuck, and that's the truth. So who can help me out for the third objective? Just to explain it to us first. Anybody? Anybody? Okay. All right. If nobody, let's move on. I will go ahead.
Uh, can we say maybe the distribution of ages
Perfect.
in various categories?
Perfect.
Like let's say
Perfect.
between yeah.
Perfect. That's the perfect answer. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
All right. You're just on point. Spot on. That's all. Please, I'm encouraging us. Speak up. When we are done and this class is over, it will remain only you. When it remains only you, it will be harder. That time, at best, you send me a message. If I'm free, I can attend to you. Like I am in a class now, no matter what anybody is sending to me anywhere globally, I can't attend to them till this class is done today. So what if you're in that kind of situation? Unless maybe it happened before the class and maybe it's a do or die affair. And of course, if I know it's a do or die affair, I'll tell you, hey guy, you're gonna pay me money. Clear English. Unless if you are my student too, I don't have a problem with that. I can help. But of course, we can still do a bit of business. Anyway, that's on the sideline. Um, on a lighter mood rather. So let's move on. We want to look at the age spread of the staff. So that's our objective 3. So where do we start from and what do we do? And who will help us out? Anybody, 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 don't be afraid, don't be afraid, don't be afraid. Fear not, I am with you. Yes. Anybody? Ah, am I having a network problem? Okay, oh. Anybody, anybody, anybody? Ah, anybody? I know we are not used to it. We are used to listening, and the teacher does that. I just choose to change it tonight, just to make it a little more spicy. But then you get better. That's the goal. The goal is you, not me. So anybody, anybody, don't forget about the English. Oh. We just want to know the age of the staff across different departments. That's all. Nothing. Forget that English that you used and age spread. So interpret in the simple way.
Okay, let me try.
Yes,
Hello?
yes, yes, yes. Go ahead. Try.
Okay, now we can choose the graph there.
Which of them? Which of them?
Yeah, we can the stack. Let's go with the stack bar chart.
The stacked bar charts. All right.
Bar chart, the first one.
Okay, stacked bar chart. Stacked bar chart.
Yeah, the
The
first one on
first
the left.
one.
Yes,
Okay. Okay.
the age. So let's take the name
The name.
to the y-axis.
Let me first zoom it out. I'm wondering why we are using name or name to y-axis. Okay.
Then the age on the x-axis.
The age on the x-axis. Ah, you are almost correct. Trust me on this. But because you use name, that's a problem.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So if that is the case,
I think we should use the department.
Department. Where?
You said?
Where should we put the department? Someone said, I think we should use department. So I'm asking the person. Where should we put department?
Should we use the y-axis?
What are we putting on the y-axis? Department.
Yes.
Okay. Now, I told you something at the beginning. I said you can reuse your measure. That's why when he used name, I said, why are we using the name again? So let me remove the name and bring the measure head count. It's looking more like it. X-axis age. No. Let me go this way. Head count. Age come back. Head count. Let me use a column chart. Did you see what I did? All I did was I took the age to x-axis and I brought the head count to the y-axis. Now, what it has done now, it has now individually it has the age now scattered. But now what we want to do is we want to group the ages in a group data. So we can now select, instead of having 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, if you look at what you have here now, look at this. This is 24. The next one, 25. This is 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So it's going 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So that's why you are not, there are some ages that there are no values there. That means there is nobody that is 25 and there is nobody that is 23. That's why you're having this missing point. So what we do in this kind of scenario, we are going to group the age into brackets. So just watch what I want to do. So I go to the age. I'm not working with the data table now. I want to work with the age. So I right click on age. Then from age I go to new group. Look at it, new group. Age, I go to new group. So now from here it will create a new column called age bins, BINS. Now bin is like you are grouping, you are having an age range. Now all I need to do here is just to come to the bin size and change it from 3, which is the default, to 5. Then I click on OK. Alright, so look at it now. You now have a new column created called the age bins. So what I'm doing is I'll just remove the age and then I bring the age bins. Now look at it. Using the age bins now, you can now see it has now grouped it in 5s. You can see 25. This one is from 15 to 20, from 21 to 25, from 26 to 30, from 31 to 35, from 36 to 40. You can see it has now grouped it in 5s. Now it doesn't end there. So what we can also do, we can bring our gender into legend. Good. And at this level, let me see a cluster bar chart. No. Okay, fine. Now I change it to clustered column chart. So now for each age range, look at the value for male and the value, okay, for female and male in this age range, for female and male in this age range, for female and male. I don't know if we get what I'm trying to do.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, if I want to split it into 2, that I want to see male chart separated from female. If I want to separate male chart from female, I'll just come here, take it from legend, take gender from legend into small multiples. Now look at it. So you have your female and then you have the male chart. But then you are having two blanks. You have the female, you have the male, but now you are having two blanks. So since it has to do with small multiples, all I need to do is to go to format visual, and then this is my, what do I want to format? My small multiples where I put the legend. I click on it. What is it giving me? Row 1, row 2, column 1, column 2. But what do I want? I want 2 rows and 1 column. So I removed 2 from here. I put 1. Let's see what happens. Look at it. So I have the female up here and I have the male up down here. So now with this, now I can actually compare and say, okay, for this age range we have, they are almost the same, not too far from each other, but we can see that their age ranges. For female now we are having a few number here, but for male we are not having at this age range, just at a glance. Now if I come to this age range, yes please, go ahead, ask your question. Did somebody click mistakenly or is a question, please?
Sir, it was a mistake. It was my baby that clicked
Oh,
it.
all right, ma. No problem, ma. Okay, it happens, so not only you, even to me at times. So now, so with these now, I now we have seen the age, the age distribution. The key thing here that we have been able to do, one, we added a new column by creating a group, a new group from that particular variable. It's not compulsory it has to be age all the time. It could be salary, it could be time, it could be any variable. So when you have to turn into a group data, yes, you can go to Power Query and go and do your conditional column. You remember your conditional column. You can go to Power Query and get it done, create another column and then put it here. Fine. But you can see we don't have to go through if column age is less than or equal to 20, output what? 20. Then you go again. If age column is less than or equal to 25, output what? 25. Now, if I use conditional column, I'm going to create 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, we arrive the same place, but the route of one over the other will be definitely longer. Now, one thing that I noticed that we did not make use of, that I observe now, is the measure I created. The measure will be useful for you. If you watch, all I'm doing is the measure I created is what I'm using and nothing more. Very simple. I just created a measure, and with the measure, because I'm seeing us battling with employee ID, I'm seeing us battling to use name. No, just create that measure for the head count. You can name it anything, but I just use head count. And with that head count, what you want to achieve with the total number of employee ID or total number of name of staffs, I have it as not a text, but as an integer, and it's going to be easier for me on my chart. That's the idea behind measure. Okay, so let me name this objective 3. So all of us did it together. Good. All right, that's that. So now let me go to objective 4. What is objective 4 saying? Uh, It says which job
Which jobs pay me?
pay more. Good. So this one I should be able to leave it for us to be able to do. It's actually very simple. So which
Let
job?
me try, Abby.
Yes, you are free. Anybody can.
Okay. Go to start the second start column chart, the second on the list.
Okay.
Then take job title to X axis.
Job title to X axis. Okay.
Then salary to Y axis.
Salary to Y axis.
So you can see the product
Hmm.
manager pays
Product manager pays more. Okay.
and the
Now let's turn it to a debate because you have concluded on your side that product manager pays more. Good. Agreed. Agreed.
any other thing left.
Oga, we dey do na me and you now dey talk. Make our audience dey listen. Now, let's assume you have two departments. Now listen. You have this is not about the data on your screen. Everybody just try and listen to me. We have two departments. One is sales, one is admin. Now, the in the sales we have two persons. In what's it called? Admin we have five persons. Sir, when you talk about what you want to do, it's always good to first create um, a measure which is average salary because average salary will help to get it right. I'm not saying this is wrong. You are still very close, and I mean you are. Let me say you are right. But then let's use average salary. So let me leave this and come here, and then I want to create another measure. And the measure name is average salary. Average salary. Okay, so I come here and I say what do I want to do? I want to calculate average of what? Average of the staff salary in the data table. So this is it. Average of the salary of staffs in the data table. Good. And then I close the bracket and I hit enter. So I have my average salary. This time around I want to use a table. I don't want to use a visual. I choose to use a table because the table will help you to see what is actually happening behind the scene. I didn't say your chart is wrong, no. I'm just trying to dig or add a deeper perspective to it. Now, I now bring my job title. Good. And I bring average salary. Alright, so let me zoom out more. Alright. Now, look at it. When you have it like this, two things you're supposed to do. You're supposed to format this data because of the decimal point. It can confuse the eye. But if you don't want it to confuse, you can just come to the average salary here. Under it, click. Good. It will sort it out for you. In this case now we have descending. So just like what I have here now, if I go to what he did, product manager is the highest and packaging associate is the lowest. So let's see what he did earlier. Look at it, product manager is the highest and the marketing specialist is the lowest. So same thing, but then let me come here. What if now let's see something else. I'm doing it like as I'm doing um, business analysis, not just data. Now, a business analyst will say, how many persons are in each department? And that was why I asked what I asked. Now, let me distract us a bit. Admin and sales. Admin is having two staffs, sales is having five staffs, and two of them are having an average salary of 90,000. Which staffs earn more? Admin or which department earn more? Admin is having two staffs, 90,000 average. Sales is having five staffs, and they're also having an average of 90,000. So which department earns more?
The admin
Simple.
department earn more
So why? Sorry, I've said simple, but why? Let me know your reason. Maybe we might have two different reasons.
because we have just two staffs in the
Yes.
admin department, which means and the average salary is just 90. That is it. I think that's about 90 50% of their salary, which is
Huh?
the
Prof.
average. And for the sales department, we're having
Prof.
five staffs, which means if you have to calculate this five staff salary, then it will be divided in like five places, while we have the admin just divided in two
Wow.
places.
This is explosive. Trust me on this. Sir, are you a business analyst?
No, sir, I'm
I
just
don't
building,
believe you
sir.
tonight again. I know you are reading some things, if I'm right.
Reading at all, sir, because I'm just trying to figure things out. Just since we started the class, so I'm just being calculative
That's
about
good.
everything. I never even involved in any
No
business
problem.
class or whatever.
Even though you are a suspect now. Anyway, that's a good analogy. All right. So let me just add what I meant. So let me add head count so that we see what I'm saying. Oh. Okay. Let me go back to the table and then let me add head count. How many persons? Yeah. So there's something I'm trying to achieve here. Let me zoom out more. Good. Now, you will say product manager is 82,000 on the average. You can add minimum and maximum so that you can see what generated that average. You can do another measure, minimum salary in this column, maximum salary in this column. Okay, let me do it. Create a new measure. Sorry, I'm taking much of our time. Minimum salary, which is minimum of salary. Yes. So what's the minimum? Okay. All right. And then I can also create another one and say maximum salary, and then I add it again to the table. So in this case now, max of salary. Okay. Okay. Enter. All right. So let me add minimum salary. and then let me add maximum salary. So let me stretch this them all. Good. So you can add more depth to the perspective of your data. Now let me bring it out more. Good. Now you don't just do a data and then you just, because you have solved an objective, you just say, oh fine, this is it. If I have to stop on average salary, we will say, oh, product manager, yeah, the best. But by the time you add the total number of persons there and then you choose to go deeper, you will see that there are beyond what you are seeing as just the number. So one of the things that can also help you in your data analysis journey, for starters, I always encourage my student, try and use table first. With the table, you will see everything make bare for you, and then you can do a whole lot of stuff. For example, um, let me add one more thing. Should I do it or not? Okay, let me just pause first. So objective 4, good, we have it. Now let's look at the fifth objective. It's already getting late. It's about 9:33, and I know some persons are still going to work tomorrow. Okay, good. The top earners in each job. Top earners in each job. Top 3 earners. Top 3 earners in each job title. Who are the top 3 earners? You can see how one objective is flowing the more. Now we have looked at the job that paid more. Now in each job, which people are the top 3 earners? So who will help us out? Anybody? Everything we are doing is grammar, so don't think don't think it's hard. It's just grammar. Just on the demystifying objectives, and then from there you can write or solve it. So who will help us out?
I think we can also use the table chart here.
Okay. Okay. I love that. So what do we do?
Then we take the name and salary to the column, to the visualization page. The name first and the salary.
Okay. Now, because of time, let me do it in a very simple way. You are right, oh. Wait, don't worry. Just hold on, sir. I could actually go to my objective 1. I could actually go to my objective 1, and then from my objective 1, I can just copy. Let me just copy what I have here. And then come here and then paste it, because it's look at it now. Having this now, these are all the departments. These are all the departments. So then I now add a table again. Good. So let me bring the table here. Alright, so what am I putting in the table? The first thing is I'm adding name. Where is name? Good. What else again? Employee ID.
Salary.
employee ID, because I might need to maybe go and check the person's CV, check the person's other details. What else? Yeah, I think we also need to add gender, not compulsory though, and of course the class captain salary. Good. Now having this, so what do? We now come to our filters. Let me close this pane that we can have. Okay, so I go to my filter. Remember, we want to only see the top three. So I go to my filter,
Yes.
and then I come here. This is basic filtering for my employee ID. I change it to top N. So if you flow well in Excel, you won't have a challenge what I want to do. So top N. Now top N, I will now specify the number and I'll say top 3. Alright. So when I put the top 3, so what am I now adding to filter it? Let me bring in think salary. Yes, by salary, and then I apply. Now across board, these are the 3. Now if I now go to packaging associates, in packaging associates the top 3 are all females, and the first person is Samira Agawal, Shari Makni, Simon Kemberry. Let me go to production. We have 2 females and 1 male, and then you can see their names and the amount that they are earning. Let me go to wait. Okay, let me go to another place. Let me go to research analyst. You can see you have the three names, their employee ID, the gender, and what each of them is earning. Now see something. Now see what I was saying earlier. Packaging associates. Now see something. Packaging associates seem to be the best department. In where do we have best paid? Okay, I think it's here. Yes. Okay, product manager. All right. Product manager. Okay, now look at it. The best 3. So if you want to see the best 5, you just change the top N to top 5. So depending on the quantity that you are looking at, that's what determines what you want to use here. Like I said because of time I choose to do this so that we don't go through a longer route. And with the table, like I said, with some persons I assume table is just to maybe just to display tables. No, you can see now we have used table more like acting as the result of a slicer. When we click on the chart, the table displays what we want. So any question? Let me stop the recording first.